Hi friends, and welcome to our next Ascension Teachings chat. So today I want to talk to you about what the beings of the light refer to as Ascension Symptoms. So what this is, they are physical symptoms as a result of this great expansion we are going through. They call this the Great Awakening. So what is occurring is that we are shifting very, very fast. So times in the past, let's just say we've always expanded, always have, always will. But because of the pace we were going at, we didn't really feel the effects of it. But, in recent times, that has been speeding up very, very fast because we are going through this paradigm shift, which is the Great Awakening. And because of that, it's basically forcing limiting belief systems to come to the surface so they can basically be transmuted. So, because of this, we can feel the symptoms of this if you are sensitive enough. So, these can be felt differently. So, with myself, I can feel like quite high, but also dizzy. That's a common symptom for me, but other people, may experience nausea or some other symptoms depending on what you need to release also. And as well as this ascension symptoms, what happens is that we're also downloading as well. So in a way we're being upgraded, but to be upgraded we have to remove the old to bring in the new. So that's what we're experiencing. So also along with this, you may feel and experience your fears come really intensely to the surface. So I've recently experienced this, and it is quite an experience when it happens. So what you can do is just love it. If you can't love it, try and accept it, be grateful for it. It is there to assist you, all right? It's there to assist you in your evolution, for your expansion. So you might feel these fears intensely, but it is for you. And just know that all fears are false. All fears are based on an illusion. It's not who you really are. Old operating systems that have been running is outdated. So we are bringing in the new. Our consciousness is ready to bring in new paradigms. And this is the shift we are going through. So to let go of a lot of these old limiting belief systems, it has to come to the surface for us to release it. So you will feel these. Some of them may be deep in your subconscious, but there'll be certain events you'll be triggered where it'll come to the surface. So it is up to you how long you want to stay in the fear. It may be felt very intensely during this time, but it's up to you to do the work to release it. So there are many ways you can do the work. Know that all fear is false. Know that everything is perfect and everything is happening for a reason, even if you can't see it in the moment. Know there is a divine timing in things and everything is happening when it should be. Okay? So love yourself in this process and try to be grateful if you can't love it, because the more resistance you put up to it, the longer it will drag on and it'll feel like it's being dragged on. So basically the beings of the light have discussed what this is, and it's kind of like you're going in between dimensions if you think of it that way. And it's like you're going through a magnetic vortex, and these old limiting belief systems, everything that's no longer needed is actually being kind of like sucked out with magnetic force. So this is why it's coming to the surface so it can be released. But it won't be fully released unless you do the work. Okay? So there are many different modalities out there. The most important thing is for you to address your limiting beliefs and your fears and your sense of self-worth. How do you see yourself? How do you see the world? How do you see your reality? Do you see duality? Do you see oneness? Do you look at things that need to be changed? Do you look at yourself and see yourself that needs to be changed? Or do you see yourself as perfect? Everything that comes to the surface, whether it is fear, whether it's judgment, it is for you. Do not judge yourself for having these emotions or these thoughts, part of an old operating system. is no longer needed, but it's not wrong either. It's an important thing. Don't think that you're wrong. Don't judge yourself because you have these thoughts and these emotions and these beliefs. Okay? Love yourself. Be kind to yourself. We are in a transition. And because we're in a transition, we're still letting go of what we no longer need to bring in the new. To allow us to feel more love. To allow us to feel more connected to oneness, which is our true state. So be kind, nurture yourself, know that everything is happening for a reason, for your evolution. Know that you are looked after, know that you are never alone, know that all your guides are there for you. Okay? Sometimes it requires us to have patience, and I've personal experience with this. So yes, patience is needed sometimes, but you're going on your path perfectly. Okay, you may feel like you have ups and downs, but this is all part of the journey of life. Especially now, living here, this time, right now. It's the most important time in human history. Yes. And they've all said this. Never has there been a time has been such a great awakening as what is occurring right now. So yes, many of you will feel the shifts of this. But it is necessary to transmute it into love. You do not have to stay in the intensity of what is not wanted. Okay, friends? So the shifts will be continuing, as you know. They always occur. Be kind to yourself. Love your journey, for it is perfect. Until next time, love and light. Farewell.